All right, y'all. So here we go. Here's the second part. It's 19.3. So this is the second part of 19.2. Remember, they're back to back. So timing, as the timing goes on this, 19.2 is a 5-minute AMRAP or a 5-minute AMRAP. And then we're going to rest a minute to the 6-minute mark. And then we start a 7-minute AMRAP. So remember that. It's a 13-minute total running clock. This part, 19.3, starts at the 6-minute mark on the clock. So remember that. Keep that in mind. So here we go. 7-minute AMRAP of an ascending ladder of total bars and double unders. The toes of the bar, they escalate or ascend by 5, and the double unders go up by 30 every time. So 10 toes of the bar, 30 double unders, 15 toes of the bar, 60 double unders, 20 toes of the bar, 90 double unders, so on and so forth. Key here is to figure out what you're strong in. If you're strong in toes of the bar or you're strong in double unders. And then whichever one that we're strong in, that's where we need to hold on, that's where we need to make up our time, and then we need to break the other one and pace that accordingly to our own fitness level on that. So let's go through there. Let's talk about the toes of the bar first. If we're strong in toes of the bar, or we're strong in both, right? Lucky you. If we're strong in the toes of the bar, there should really be no problem holding on through 20s. Even after the 20s, that's 45 total reps with some rest in between. For those of you that are good at double unders, you're gonna be resting on those. It's only 45 total reps. That's not a lot as far as accumulation to hit your threshold. So think about holding on through the 20s if you're good at toes to bar, if you're good at both. As far as if you're not good at toes to bar or you know you burn out early, then just break them early. Do sets of 5 straight out the gate with a second or 2 in between. Just make sure that your rests are quick and that you're resetting and you're back on the bar really quick. So a set of 5 down, set of 5 go, and then finish, right? So just think about that as you go. You gotta think about where you are. As far as the double unders go, you're either good at them or you're not. If you're good at them, then you're just gonna hold on, you're gonna rest to them, you're gonna go as long as you can. When you trip, it's not a big deal. Put the rope behind you, shrug your shoulders, take a big deep breath, and then go again. If you're like myself and you're not great at these double unders, you're gonna wanna hold on, but you're gonna have to chip away at them. The 30s will probably be fine, the 60s will probably even be fine. When you get to the 90s, and if you're lucky enough to get into the 120s, it's just gonna be grind, it's just gonna be work. You might do 12, and then 20, and then 12, and then 40, whatever it is. Just go through it. Just know that you got to chip. You got to keep your composure, especially in the double unders, because that's where you're losing and it'll go sideways. As far as goals, here's what we're thinking. If we can finish the 120 double unders and go as many reps deep into the 30 on toes to bar, we think that's going to be a pretty decent score. Remember that every rep counts in these AMRAPs. So even if you're stuck in that 120 double unders and you're stuck in there, you need to get every rep possible. Every rep will count a long way towards your placing in your ranking. So you really want to make sure that you can chip away. But if you're one of the lucky ones that get through the 120s and you get a minute or 45 seconds, man, you need to just crunch on those 30s and see how many toes to bar you can get and see what happens there. So that's 19.3, y'all.